హలో ఎవ్రీవన్. ఈ వీడియోలో మనము 100 ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ విత్ ఆన్సర్స్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ మనకి బోత్ తెలంగాణ పాలిటెక్నిక్ ఎగ్జామ్కి అండ్ ఏపీ ఆర్జేసీ ఎగ్జామ్కి హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుంది. అన్ని చాప్టర్స్ కవర్ చేస్తూ ఈ వీడియో చేయబడింది. కొంతమంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏమడుగుతున్నారంటే ఈయనలో నుంచి ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ వస్తాయా? సో వి కాంట్ ప్రెడిక్ట్ ద క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై ఐఎమ్ పోస్టింగ్ మోర్ వీడియోస్. సో ఎక్కువ క్వశ్చన్ రిఫర్ చేయడం వల్ల ఏ క్వశ్చన్ ఎలా క్రాక్ చేయాలో అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. ఈ వీడియోలో కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కన్నడ అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఇవ్వబడింది. జస్ట్ ఇగ్నోర్ కన్నడ క్వశ్చన్స్ అండ్ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఓన్లీ ఆన్ ఇంగ్లీష్. ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్ని చాలా సింపుల్గా ఫార్ములా రిలేటెడ్ ఎలాబొరేటెడ్గా చెప్పడం జరిగింది. సో watch complete video, learn well and score good marks. All the best.
I have given Sn is equal to 3n plus 5 and asking to find D. D in arithmetic progression is nothing but common difference. Sn is equal to 3n plus 5. We all know that first term, sum to first term and first term are always equal. And sum to second term is equal to first term plus second term. If you know these basic things, then we can easily solve the problem. So we will replace Sn with S1 because we have to find the sum to first term. So 3 times 1 plus 5, which is nothing but 3 ones are 3 plus 5 is 8. So and also we are going to replace n with 2 because we have to know the second term. 3 times 2 plus 5 is equal to 3 2s are 6 plus 5 is 11. As I told, S2 is A1 plus A2. S2 value already we found out, which is 11. And A1 is nothing but sum to first term, which is nothing but 8, and I am replacing A1 with 8 plus A2. So 11 plus 8 moves the other side, will become minus 8, and we are going to get A2 here, which is nothing but 11 minus 8 is 3. I know A1, which is nothing but 8, and I know A2, which is nothing but 3. In the question they are asking to find D. We all know that D value is A2 minus A1. D is equal to A2, we got it as 3, and A1 we got it as 8. So 3 minus 8 value is minus 5. Correct option for this question is minus 5. Second question, the length of the diagonal of a rhombus are 16 centimeters and 12 centimeters. Then the length of the side of a rhombus is. We all know the diagonals of a rhombus cut each other at 90 degrees. So this one I am assuming as O, and it will be 90 degrees. D1 is given as 16 centimeters. BD is 16. Obviously BO will be off of 16, which is 8 centimeters. D2 diagonal to AC is 12, and OC will become off of 12, which is 6. Based on Pythagoras triad, 6, 8, and the hypotenuse will become 10 centimeters, which is the side of a rhombus. Correct option for this question is 10 centimeters. 6x minus 2y plus 9 is equal to 0, and 3x minus y plus 12 is equal to 0 are two lines which are coincident, parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. So to find the type of the lines, we have to compare the ratio. So first line is 6x minus 2y plus 9 is equal to 0, and second line is 3x minus y plus 12 is equal to 0. So comparison of ratio is A1 by A2, which is nothing but 6 by 3, B1 by B2. B1 and B2 are the quotient of y, minus 2 by minus 1, and C1 by C2 is equal to 9 by 12. So 3 ones are 3 twos are negative, negative cancel 2. So A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are equal, but C1 by C2 which is not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the condition for parallel line. So correct option for this question is parallel line. Fourth question, a straight line passing through a point on a circle is tangent, secant, radius, and diameter. We all know that a straight line passing through a circle touching at one point. This is a circle and a line touching at one point. So a point means one point. If a line touches a circle at one point, it's called tangent. So correct option for this question is A, tangent. Form of a cone, and if you see the right side of the screen, funnel looks like this. It is a combination of frustum and cylinder. So correct option for this question is B, cylinder. Question, given data. Based on the above data, we have to find the sum of lower limits of the median class and model class. If you see the right side of the screen, they have given the data. Here median class lies between 10 to 15 and modal class lies between 15 to 20, because modal class is nothing but most number of repeated frequency. So sum of lower limit, 10 is the lower limit for median and 15 is the lower limit for mode. So sum of lower limits of median and mode will become 10 plus 15, which is 25. So correct option here is B. Seventh question, if the height and the length of the shadow of a man are same, the angle of elevation of the sun is. Clearly, we have to draw a right angle triangle, and AB is the height of the man and BC is his shadow are equal. So I'm assuming AB as X and BC is also X, because I clearly mentioned in the question both are same, equal, height and shadow. So we will take the tangent ratio. We all know that tan A is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So tan A is equal to opposite of A is X, which I assume, and adjacent is also X. X by X is always equal to 1. So if tan A is 1, angle A will be 45 degrees. The positive value of K, for which both the equation x square plus kx plus 64 is equal to 0 and x square minus 8x plus k is equal to 0 have real roots is. So we have to find the value of K in this equation. For a quadratic equation to have a real roots, the discriminant must be greater than or equal to 0. So first quadratic equation is x square plus kx plus 64 is equal to 0. We all know that discriminant is b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. So a value is 1, b is k, and c is 64. And we will get k square minus 256, because 4 times 1 times 64 is 256. So obviously k square is greater than or equal to 256. So k will be greater than 60. And also k will be less than or equal to minus 60. So we will get k value here for first equation. Moving to the second equation. Second equation is x square minus 8x plus k is equal to 0. So discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So b is here minus 8, which is nothing but 64. Minus 8 square is 64. Minus 0 into 1 into k is 4 into 1 into k is 4k is greater than or equal to 0. Obviously k will become less than or equal to 16. I'm assuming this as first equation, second equation, and this one as first equation. The value of k that satisfies the both condition is when k is equal to 16. So the correct option for this question is D, 16. The coordinates of a point on the x-axis which lies on the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining 7, 6 and minus 3, 4 are. So there are 4 options. We have to find the correct option. So there are 2 points, A 7, 6 and B minus 3, 4. So there is let P x comma y be a point on the perpendicular bisector of AB. So we all know that perpendicular bisector means which divides the line exactly in two halves. So P will be the point which divides the line AB exactly two halves. So based on the condition of the question, I will write PA is equal to PB. The distance between P and A and P and B are equal. So we will use the distance formula. We all know the distance formula between 2 points is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is also equal to PB. The distance formula for PB. For PB it will be x1 y1 x2 y2. For PA it will be x1 y1 x2 y2. After applying the formula, we will get a linear equation as x minus y is equal to 3. Linear equation as x minus y is equal to 3. In the question it's clearly mentioned it is a point on x-axis. So we all know that on x-axis y coordinate will be 0. So x minus 0 is equal to 3, x is equal to 3. So the required point here is 3, 0. B is the correct option. 40 degrees. The angle at the center of the circle between the two radii is. So we have to find BOA. The angle O in this problem. I have taken the picture in the right side of the screen. to find the answer, we have to use this angle sum property of a quadrilateral. We all know that sum of 4 angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. One of the property in circles is the tangent drawn to a circle and radius are perpendicular to each other. So angle B will be 90 degrees. Also angle A is 90. So angle A value is 90 because the tangent and radius are perpendicular to each other. Angle B is 90, same reason. But angle BOA, which is nothing but the center of the circle between the two radius, angle P is 40 degrees, which is given in the question, which is equal to 360 degrees. 90 plus 90 plus 40 gives you 220, plus angle O is 360 degrees. So angle O or angle BOA, which is same, is equal to 360 minus 220 gives you 140 degrees. So correct option for this question is C. 12th question. Given a triangle with side PQ is equal to 8 cm, to get a line PQ dash is 3/4 of PQ, divided the line segment PQ in the ratio. So this Q dash is a point between PQ. I am drawing a line for better understanding. This is the point PQ, this is the line PQ, and Q dash is a point dividing PQ. They have given PQ is 8 centimeters, which is given mentioned in the question, and PQ dash is 3/4 of PQ. This part is 3/4 of PQ. We all know that PQ is 8 centimeters. So this is 8 centimeters. So 3/4 of 8 is nothing but 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 6 centimeters. So this part of a line is 6 centimeters. Obviously, the other part will be 2 centimeters because the total length of PQ is 8, PQ dash is 6 and Q dash Q will be 2 centimeters. They are asking to find the ratio of PQ dash and Q dash Q, which is nothing but 6:2 is also equal to 3:1. The correct option for this question is D, 3:1. Next question. All triangles are similar. Is it scale and triangles are similar, isosceles triangles are similar, or equilateral triangles are similar? Correct option for this question is equilateral. The reason is, in equilateral triangle, all angles will be equal and sides are proportional. If you take any two equilateral triangle, their angles will be equal, which is 60 degrees, and their sides are proportional. So correct option for this question is C, equilateral triangle. 14th question. If A is 10 and D is 10, then the value of A5 is. In arithmetic progression, first term is represented with A, 10, and common difference is represented with D, which is given as 10. They are asking to find the fifth term in the arithmetic progression, which is nothing but A plus 4D. Nth term in arithmetic progression is given by A plus n minus 1 into D. So fifth term is A plus 5 minus 1, which is nothing but 4D. So A is first term is given as 10 and D common difference is given as 10 in the question. 10 plus 40, which is 50. The correct option for this question is D, 50. 15th question. The formula to find the lateral surface area of a sphere is. There are four options. We will look into each option. 1/3 pi r square h. This is the formula for volume of cone. C option is pi r into r plus L. This is the total surface area of a cone formula. 3 pi r square is total surface area of a hemisphere. So 4 pi r square is the formula for the lateral surface area of a sphere. Correct option here is B. 16th question. The cumulative frequency table is useful in determining, of course, median. So correct option for 16th question is C. 13th question. A ladder leaning against a wall makes an angle of 60 degrees with the horizontal. If the foot of the ladder is 2.5 meters away from the wall, find the length of the ladder. We are going to find the length of the ladder in this problem. To make our work easy, I am going to draw a diagram. AB, according to the question, AB is a wall and AC is the ladder, which is 2.5 meters away from the wall, making 60 degrees with the horizontal. This is the diagrammatic representation for the question. So the relation between the hypotenuse and adjacent. This 2.5 BC is adjacent to 60 degrees and AC ladder which is hypotenuse. The relation between hypotenuse and adjacent is cos. So cos 60 is given by the formula adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos 60 value we all know it is 1 by 2. Adjacent to 60 degrees is 2.5 meters, and I don't know hypotenuse, which is the length of the ladder. So we will cross multiplication. Hypotenuse times 1 is hypotenuse. 2.5 times 2 is 5. So correct option for this problem is C, 5 meters. 18th question. The value of secant square 42 minus cosecant square 48 is. Clearly, this is a complementary angle question. We'll see the complementary angles. Complementary angle for sine is cos, and complementary angle for cos is sine. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. Secant 90 minus theta is cosecant, and complementary angle for cosecant is secant. If you know this, we can easily solve this problem. So question is secant square 42 minus cosecant square 48. So we will apply complementary angles for any one of this value. So secant square 90 minus 48. I am representing 42 as 90 minus 48. 90 minus 48 value is 42. Okay, why I am writing only 90 minus 48? Because complementary angle. In complementary angle, 90 degrees should be there. So minus cosecant square 48. As we already know that secant 90 minus theta is nothing but cosecant theta. So secant square 90 minus 48 will be cosecant square 48. Cosecant square 48 minus cosecant square 48 will be equal to 0. So same value minus same value. So correct option for this question is A, 0. 19th question. The value of the pair of linear equation x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4 are. The correct option for this question is C. X is 9 and y is 5 is the correct option. We'll check why this C option is correct. The first equation is x plus y is equal to 14 and second equation is x minus y is equal to 4. We are going to replace this x and y in first equation and second equation. If both are satisfying, then answer C is the correct. So x is 9 and y is 5, which is nothing but 14. Yes, it is satisfying first equation. And I am replacing x value with 9 and y value with 5, which is nothing but 4. 9 minus 5 is 4, which is the right hand side. So 9 and 5 are satisfying both the equations. So correct option for this question is C, 9, 5. Whereas if you replace A, B, C, so A, B and D, it is not satisfying. So 9 and 5 are the correct option for this question. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So it's a basic question. 20th question, correct answer is B, perpendicular. Moving on to the 21st question. Length of the median through C of a triangle ABC with A4, 9, B2, 3 and C6, 5 is. So if you see the right side of the screen, I have drawn a triangle based on the question. Here I am representing C because the median is passing through C and AB are the other points. A point is represented with 4, 9 and B is represented with 2, 3. C is given as 6, 5. So I am representing the point D. Always median divides the base exactly in 2 halves. So D will be the midpoint of AB. So you all know the midpoint formula. So midpoint formula is given by x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Here 4 is x1 and 9 is y1. 2, 3 can be represented as x2 by 2. Replacing in the formula, we will get as 4 plus 2 by 2 and 9 plus 3 by 2, which is nothing but 6 by 2 and 12 by 2. 6 by 2 can be written as 3 and 12 by 2 can be written as 6. So the point D is represented with 3, 6. So now they are asking to find the length of the median through C. So the length of the median, the red line is the median. To find the length of the median ACD, we have to use the distance formula. So our target is to find the length of the median, which is represented as CD in the diagram, which is given by the formula root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So distance between 2 points C and D is given by the formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We will represent 6, 5 as x1, y2 and D point as x2, y2. Replacing in the values in the formula, we will get as 3 minus 6 whole square plus y2 is 6 minus 5 whole square. 3 minus 6 value is minus 3. Moving on to 22nd question. The roots of the equation x bar minus 3x plus 10 is equal to 0 are. So there are 4 options. We are going to find out the correct option among the 4. To find the roots of a quadratic equation, there are 3 ways. One is completing square method, formula method, and factorization method. We are going to use factorization, which is a simple method out of 3. X bar minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Factorization method is nothing but splitting the middle term. Minus 3x can be splitted into minus 5x plus 2x. Minus 5x and 2x gives you minus 3x. So first 2 terms and second 2 terms I will make as a pair, and I will take x common in the first 2 terms and 2 common in the last 2 terms, which gives you 2 times x minus 5. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 5 is 10. So in both cases x minus 5 is the common, and I will write as x plus 2, which is equal to 0. So equating each factor with 0, so x value will become 5 and x value become minus 2. Correct option is B, 5 or minus 2. 23rd question. Sin square A plus cos square A value is 1. So this is a basic simple identity in trigonometry. So B1 is the correct option. Moving on to the 25th question. Sides of 2 similar triangles are in the ratio 4:9. Areas of this triangle are in the ratio. So we are going to find out the correct option among these 4. We know the basic theorem in the similar triangles. If 2 triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the triangle will be proportional to the squares of the ratios of their corresponding sides. So they are asking to find the area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR, and given the sides are in the ratio 4/9 whole square. So 4 square is 16, 9 square is 81. So correct option among these 4 is 16:81. D is the correct answer. 26th question. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? We all know that the least 2-digit number is 10 and highest 2-digit number is 99. So the question is, they're asking to find not all the 2-digit numbers. They're asking to find the 2-digit numbers divisible by 3. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So 10 is not divisible by 3. 11 is not divisible by 3. 12 is the least number which is divisible by 3. Followed by 15, 18, so on, 99. So this is the series which are divisible by 3. 2-digit numbers divisible by 3. How many 2-digit numbers? To find the number of 2-digit numbers from 12 to 99 which are divisible by 3, you have to use the nth term formula. Nth term formula is given by a plus n minus 1 into b. Nth term is always represented as L, which is given as 99 in the question, and a is represented with first term. Well, I don't know how many terms, I will write as it is n minus 1, and d is the common difference. Common difference is given by the formula a2 minus a1. 15 minus 12, which is nothing but 3. I am replacing the value of d here, 3. So basic calculations. So 3 times n is 3n and 3 times 1 is 3. 12 minus 3 is nothing but 9 plus 3n. So 12 minus 3 is 9 plus 3n. 99 minus 9 plus 9, the moves to the other side will become minus 9. 99 minus 9 is 90. So I want the value of n, which is nothing but 90 by 3 is 30. So how many 2-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 3? Answer is 30. So D is the correct option. 27th question. The distance between the points 2, 3 and 4, 1 is. We all know the distance between the 2 points formula, root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. The 2 points here are 2, 3 and 4, 1. We have to represent these points with x1, y1 and x2, y2, so that there will not be any confusion. x2 here is 4 and x1 is 2, 4 minus 2 whole square. y2 is 1 and y1 is 3 whole square. 4 minus 2 is 2 square, 1 minus 3 is minus 2 square. We all know that 2 square value is 4 and minus 2 square will also be plus 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 can be written as 4 times 2. 4 2s are 8, right? What is the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 2 is the correct option. A is the answer. 28th question. The relation between mean, mode and median for a frequency distribution is mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. C is the correct option. 29th question. The value of sin 60 cos 30 plus sin 30 cos 60 is. So we are going to use the trigonometric angles here. Sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 and cos 60. So we are going to replace the values of sine 60. Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2 and cos 30 value is also root 3 by 2. So I have made a video on all the chapters formulas. Please have a look in the description. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 60 is also equal to 1 by 2. Root 3 into root 3 is 3 and 2 2s are 4 plus 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4. So LCM will be 4 and I will add the numerators. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 by 4 value will be 1. So correct option for this question is A, 1. 30th question. The quadratic equation 2x square plus ky plus 3 is equal to 0 have equal roots. Then the value of k is. If the roots are equal, then discriminant will be equal to 0. Discriminant formula is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. The quadratic equation given in the question is 2x square plus ky plus 3 is equal to 0. So here a is equal to 2, b is equal to k and c is equal to 3. We are going to replace the a, b, c value in the formula, discriminant formula. So b square, k square, b is k and b square will be k square. For a value is 2, I'm going to replace the value of a as 2 and c as 3 which is equal to 0. K square minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 is equal to 0. K square will become 24 and k will be root 24. Correct option for this question is A, root 24. 33rd question. The formula to find the area of a circle is such a easy and basic question. A, pi r square. Pi r square is the formula to find the area of a circle. 34th question. The distance between the origin and coordinates of a point AB is. We know the distance between the two points which is given by root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Origin point will be represented with 0 comma 0 which is the intersection of x axis and y axis, and the other point is as given in the question as AB. We have to represent the first point with x1 y1 and second point as x2 y2 and we will replace in the formula. So x2 minus x1 is a minus 0 whole square plus y2 minus y1 b minus 0 whole square. This can be represented as a minus 0 is a itself, b minus 0 is b itself. So a square root over a square plus b square. Correct option here is D. Now to 35th question. The median class of the following distribution is. They have given the table and we are going to find the median class. To find the median class, we have to find the value of n by 2, where n is the total number of frequency. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 8 plus 4 will be equal to 50. 50 by 2 value is 25 and this 25 lies between the frequency 30 to 40. So the median class will be 30 to 40. B is the correct option. 36th question. If the area of two similar triangles are equal, then they are congruent. So always two similar triangles, if they are equal, then they are congruent. B is the correct option. 37th question. The sum of AP 2, 7, 12 till 10 terms is. We are going to find the sum of 10 terms. Formula to find sum to n terms is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is the number of terms, a is the first term and d is the common difference. Let us replace the values here. S10 because they are asking to find the sum to 10 terms. N by 2 means 10 by 2 into 2a. A is first term which is given as 2 plus n minus 1. 10 minus 1, n is given as, they are asking to find 10 terms, so 10 minus 1 is 9 and common difference will be 5. So 2, 7 difference is 5 and 12 and 7 difference is 5. I just replaced the basic values in the formula. 10 by 2 is 5, 2 2s are 4 and 9 5s are 45. So sum to n terms is 5 into 49. 4 plus 45 is 49. So 49 into 5 is 245. So sum to 10 terms is 245. Correct option here is Oh, surprisingly, there is no correct option in this question. So please make a note of it. The correct answer for this question is 245 students. Moving to 38th question. L is 8, breadth is 4 and height is 5 centimeters. Then find the volume of a cuboid. We all know the volume of a cuboid formula as length into breadth into height. So length is given as 8 centimeters, breadth is given as 4 centimeters, and height is given as 5. 8 5 is of 40, 44 is of 160. So answer is 160 cubic centimeters. Always volume is represented in cubic units. So B 160 is 39th question. 8 pants and 12 t-shirts together rupees 200. Express this situation algebraically. Let us represent the pants as X. Pants is equal to X and t-shirts will represent with Y. So unknown quantity are taken as X and Y for pants and shirts respectively, and the total cost together is 200. So 8 point pants can be taken as 8X and 12 shirts will be taken as 12Y. Put together is 200. So algebraically we can write the given expression as 8X plus 12Y is equal to 200. Option A is the correct answer. 40th question. So last question of the question paper. 3 sin A is equal to 18. They are asking to find cosecant A. We all know that cosecant A is the reciprocal for sin A. Cosecant is 1 by sin A. Here sin A is equal to 18 by 3. 3 sin A. When multiplication goes to the other side will become division. And sin and cosecant are reciprocal to each other. If sin is 18 by 3, cosecant will become the reciprocal 3 by 18. Correct option for this question is B, 3 by 18.
Last question. 1 to 5 questions are from arithmetic progression chapter. The nth term of an AP is an is 3n minus 2. Find the value of a9. They're asking to find the value of a9. So given an is 3n minus 2 students. And they're asking to find what? a9. Simple. We have to replace the value of n with 9 because they are asking to find ninth term. So 3 into 9 minus 2. 3 9s are 27. 27 minus 2 is 25. Correct option for this question is 25. Second question, 1, 4, 7, 10, so on. 25th term of this AP is. So we are going to find 25th term of this arithmetic progression 1, 4, 7, 10, so on. We all know that nth term of an arithmetic progression is given by the formula a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have to find a 25th because they are asking to find 25th term, which is nothing but a plus 25 minus 1, which is nothing but 24d. So we know the value of a. A usually denoted with first term 1. Here in arithmetic progression a is 1 and 24d. D is nothing but 3. So D is nothing but common difference which is denoted with the formula a2 minus a1. Whereas a2 is second term 4 and a1 is first term 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. So we know the value of a first term 1 and we know the value of d 3 common difference. Now it is easy to find a 25th term, which is nothing but 24 3s are 72. 72 plus 1 is 73. The value of 25th term is 73. C is the correct option. Third question, if 2x14 are in AP, then the value of x is. So we have to find the second term x, which is missing in this arithmetic progression. So we know that common difference is given by the formula a2 minus a1, which is also same as a3 minus a2. So common difference is nothing but the difference of any two terms. Here a2 in this arithmetic progression is x and a1 is 2, which is same as a3. a3 in this arithmetic progression is 14. Clearly we can see a3 as 14 and a2 is x, second term. So we will bring all x together. X minus x moves to the other side will become plus x. 14 minus 2 moves to the other side will become plus 2. X plus x, we all know that it is 2x, which is nothing but 16. X is equal to 16 by 2. So value of x is
8. Correct option here is D, 8. Fourth question, if an is 5n plus 1, then find the value of S3. So the given condition for this fourth question is an. An is given by 5n plus 1. And they're asking to find S3. So we all know that Sn formula is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So to find S3, I require A and D. So we will find out A and D using the given condition. In the place of n, I'm going to replace with 1. Reason is I require A1 and A2 to find the common difference D. So I'm replacing the value of n with 1. I will get 5 ones are 5 plus 1 is 6. And also I will replace n with 2. 5 into 2 plus 1, which is 5 2s are 10 plus 1 is 11. Why I am replacing 1 and 2? Simple, to find the common difference. Common difference formula is A2 minus A1. So D is equal to A2 is 11, A1 is 6. So from the given condition, I got common difference D as 5. 11 minus 6 is 5. So I know the value of A. A value is 6. I know the value of D, which is 5. Now it is easy for me to replace the n with 3 to find S3. Our target in this question is S3. So n by 2, which is nothing but 3 by 2, because they're asking to find third term. In the place of n, I'm going to replace 3 to A. A value just now we got it as 6. 2 into 6 plus n minus 1. N is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. D is 5. Common difference is 5. Now we will do the simple calculations here, students. 3 by 2, 2 6 are 12 plus 2 5s are 10. We all know that 12 plus 10 is 22. So 2 ones are 2 11s are. So 3 times 11, which is nothing but 33. Correct option for this question is 33A. Next question, in an AP, if A is 4 and ninth term is 20, find the value of D. Given A value, first term in AP is given as 4 and ninth term is given as 20. We all know that ninth term value is A plus AD. The formula for ninth term is A plus AD, because nth term formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. So ninth is A plus 9 minus 1, which is nothing but AD, which is given as 20. So we will replace the value of A in this ninth term. A value is 4 plus 8D is equal to 20. This implies 8D is equal to 20 minus 4. When plus 4 moves to the other side will become minus 4, which is 16. And I want the value of D, which is common difference. 16 by 8 is 2. Correct option here is 2. First question from quadratic equation. If the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus 6x plus k is equal to 0 are equal, then find the value of k. So in this problem, we are going to find the value of k. Here, in the place of k, there is some number we have to find out. So what is the correct option among this 7, 8, 9, 6? We will see it. Before explaining the problem, if you see the right side of the screen, here we have some condition. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then roots are real and distinct or different. If b square minus 4ac is exactly equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, there are no real root. Here b square minus 4ac is nothing but discriminant. Okay, in this question, their condition is the roots are real and equal. If roots are real and equal, we have to apply this formula. B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So whenever discriminant word is used, or real and equal is used, or comment nature, you have to apply the formula B square minus 4ac, students. So let us jump to the question. First question is, the given quadratic equation is x square plus 6x plus k is equal to 0. Our target is to find k, and the condition is roots are real and equal. If roots are real and equal, then the discriminant is equal to 0. So what is b here in the quadratic equation? A is nothing but x square quotient, b is x quotient, and c is constant. Here b is 6, so 6 square, 4, a is 1, and c is k. 6 square value is 36, 4 into k is 4k, which is equal to 0. Minus 4k is equal to minus 36, negative negative cancel, k is equal to 36 by 4, which is 9. So correct option for this question is 9. Next question in quadratic equation. the discriminant of the equation x square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0 are. So discriminant, just in the previous question itself we discussed, discriminant is nothing but b square minus 4ac. So what is b in this quadratic equation? First I will write the quadratic equation as x square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. In the quadratic equation, a is 1, b is 6, which is the quotient of x, and c is 9. Applying the discriminant formula, b square minus 4ac, I am replacing the value of b with 6 square minus 4ac. 6 square value is 36, 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. Correct option for this question is 0. Next question in quadratic equation, x square plus 9x plus 20 is equal to 0. The roots of this quadratic equation are. So there are 4 options. We will find the correct option. Before applying the factorization method, I am going to solve this quadratic equation using factorization method. But I have given this formula method for your reference. So we can also use minus b plus or minus, one with plus, another is minus, root over b square minus 4ac, which is discriminant by 2a. So this is the formula method. Sometimes they may ask you in the directly the formula. Okay, so I am just mentioned here for your reference. Now I am going to solve this quadratic equation using the factorization method. So we all know that factorization method, I have to multiply constant with a, which is nothing but x square quotient. 20 times 1 is 20. You have to choose factors in such a way for 20. If you multiply, you have to get 20. If you add or subtract, you have to get the middle term. So what are the factors of 20? First of all, 10 2s are 20 or 2 10s are 20. 4 5s are 20, 5 4s are 20 or 21s are 20, 1 20s are 20. These are the factors. So I am not choosing 10 2s or 21s. I am choosing 4 and 5. The reason is 4 plus 5 is 9, which is a middle term. So these are all the factors of 20. I'm not rejecting it, but I'm choosing 4 and 5 only because if I add or subtract middle term, this 4 and 5, I'm getting the middle term. So if 10 plus 2 is 12, which is not a middle term, 10 minus 2 is 8, which is not a middle term. So I'm not going to take this 10 and 2 factors for our question. Similarly, 20 and 1 or 20 plus 1 is 21 and 20 minus 1 is 19, which is not the middle term. So the correct choice for us is 4 and 5. So I am splitting the middle term x square as it is plus 4x plus 5x. Okay, here 4 and 5 I am taking the factors. So this factorization method is also called the splitting the middle term. So as we split, first 2 I will take one pair and second 2 I will take one pair. In the first 2 I will take x common and the second 2 terms I will take 5 common. If I take x in the first 2 as common, it will be x plus 4. If I take 5 in the second 2 terms, 5 as common, I will get x plus 4. In both cases, x plus 4 is common. So if I take x plus 4 as common, I will get x plus 5 is equal to 0. Separately, I have to equate x plus 4 with 0 and x plus 5 with 0. So x is equal to minus 4, plus 4 moves to other side, and x is equal to minus 5. So correct option for this question is B, minus 4 and minus 5. Next question in the quadratic equation, the roots of the equation x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0 are. So they are not asking the roots here for this quadratic equation, they are asking the nature of the roots, whether the roots are of this quadratic equation are real and distinct, real or equal, no real roots, none of the above. So to find the correct option, nature of the root, we have to use the same condition which we discussed in the 2 questions back. Okay, if b square minus 4ac is some positive number which is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct, or different or distinct is one and the same, students. Okay, next, if the roots are, if b square minus 4ac is exactly equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. If b square minus 4ac is exactly, if it is a negative number, then the roots are real and unequal, no real roots. Okay, so now we are going to see what type of a nature of the roots this quadratic equation belongs to. So x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. Whenever to find the nature of the roots, or students, one question is pakka from this nature of the roots. If they use the word nature of the roots, if they're asking to find the discriminant, if the roots are real and equal, you have to apply b square minus 4ac. Okay, remember this one. I repeat once again, whenever the word nature is used in the question or discriminant is used in the question, discriminant or comment one and the same, and if the roots are equal, then we have to apply this formula b square minus 4ac. What is a b here? Minus 7 whole square, which is the x quotient, and for a is x square quotient, c is a constant. Minus 7 square is plus 49, negative 7 into negative 7 is positive 49, 4 ones are 4, 4 tens are 40. So 49 minus 40 is 9, which is a positive number. It's always greater than 0. 9 is of course obviously greater than 0. So first condition, b square minus 4ac, we got it as greater than 0. Obviously the roots are real and distinct. So first option is the 10th question. In this model paper, pair of linear equations starts with 10th question. This question paper was shared by DDP office, Bangalore. The question says the lines represented by x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0 represent what type of a lines? In the graph, the pair of linear equations might be intersecting lines, parallel, coincident, or perpendicular. So we have to check the types of lines. So to check the types of lines, we have to compare the ratios of the coefficients. I repeat once again, we have to compare the ratios of the coefficients. So the ratios of coefficients are a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. Where a1, a2 are the quotient of x of first linear equation and second linear equation, b1, b2 are the quotient of y of first equation and second linear equation, c1, c2 are the constant of first and second pair of linear equation. So what is a1? a1 is x quotient of first equation. There is no quotient, we will assume it as 1. a2 is 2. So b1 is 2 and b2 is 4. c1 is minus 4, c2 is minus 12. So we are comparing the ratios and we will simplify it in the lower terms. 2 ones are 2 twos are, negative negative cancel, 4 ones are 4 twos are. So all the ratios are equal. a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is also equal to 1 by 2, c1 and c2 is also equal to 1 by 2. So these are the condition for what type of lines? Yes, this is the condition for pair of linear, this is the condition for coincident lines. So what type of lines are there? Coincident. So correct option for this question is C. You have to circle the C option. Next question. If the equations x plus 2y is equal to 3 and 2x plus 4y is equal to k are the coincident lines. In the previous question itself, we have seen the condition for coincident lines. Then find the value of k. So our target is to find the value of k in this pair of linear equations. And the condition is given is, the type of line they have given is coincident lines. What is the condition for the coincident line, students? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. We have to compare the ratios. So for your reference, I am going to say the other two lines conditions also. For intersecting lines, the condition is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. And for parallel line, condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. In this question, we will see only the coincident line condition. So coincident lines condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is also equal to c1 by c2. So what is a1? a1 is nothing but x quotient in first equation, which is 1, and a2 is the quotient of x in the second equation, which is 2. Okay, is equal to b1. What is b1? By quotient. If you see here, b1 is 2 and b2 is quotient of y in second equation, 4. And what is c1? c1 is 3 and c2 is k. So our target is to find the k. So what I will do is, I will take last two terms. Second, I will equate last two terms. Because k is there in the third term, as simple as that. When two fractions are equated, we have to do the cross multiplication, as you know. 2 into k is 2k and 4 into 3 is 12. I want the value of k and something is there with k. What is that? 2. What is the relation between 2 and k, students? Yes, multiplication. So there is no symbol, it means multiplication. If multiplication moves to that side, will become division. So 12 by 2 is 6. So value of k is 6. You have to circle the correct option C. 6 is the answer. Moving on to the next question in pair of linear equation. The number of solutions to the pair of equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 6 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 9 are. So to find the number of solutions, we have to find the type of line. So we have three types of lines in pair of linear equation. One is intersecting, another is parallel, and third one is coincident. See, students, check properly, understand the concept clearly. In the previous two questions, this is the third question. We all have to apply the ratios of the quotients. We have to compare the ratios of coefficients to find the solution. So let us discuss. So we have to compare the ratios of the quotients A1 by A2, B1 by B2, and C1 by C2. So A1 by A2 A1 by A2 is nothing but 2 by 3, B1 by B2 is nothing but 3 by 2, and C1 by C2 is 6 by 9. Clearly A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, because 2 by 3 and 3 by 2 are not equal. So if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, this is the condition for yes, intersecting lines. So for intersecting lines, we have how many solutions, students? We have only one solution. Okay, so there is another name for one solution in mathematics, which is called unique solution. One and same. Sometimes they will give one, sometimes they will give unique word. So don't get confused. One and unique are one and same. So correct option for this question is 1. 14th question. This is the question from Introduction to Trigonometry. They are asking to find the value of secant square 26 minus tan square 26. So we all know that secant square A minus tan square A value is 1 based on the second identity. So if secant square A minus tan square A is 1, students, secant square 26 minus tan square 26 also will be equal to 1. So any trigonometric term followed by a number or an alphabet is an angle. Okay, so secant square A minus tan square A is 1. Obviously secant square 26 minus tan square 26 value is also 1. So correct option for this question is 1. 15th question. If 13 sin theta is equal to 12, then the value of cosecant theta is. So given condition is 13 sin theta is equal to 12 and sin theta will become 12 by 13. Students, we all know that sin theta and cosecant theta are reciprocal to each other. Sin theta can be written as 1 by cosecant theta, or cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sin theta. So they are asking to find the cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta. If sin is 12 by 13, so cosecant will become 13 by 12. So sin and cosecant are reciprocal to each other. If sin theta is 12 by 13, obviously cosecant theta will become 13 by 12. So correct option for this question is 16th question. The value of sin 30 plus cos 60 is. So to crack this problem, we have to know the trigonometric angles. Here sin 30 value is 1 by 2 and cos 60 value is also equal to 1 by 2. So sin 30 plus cos 60 is the question. Sin 30 value is 1 by 2 based on the table, and cos 60 is also 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. So off plus off is obviously 1. So this is the one way. Off plus off is 1. Another, if you want to know through LCM, 2 and 2 LCM is 2, and you have to add 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 by 2, which is nothing but 1. So correct option for this question is C, 1. 17th question. Tan 48 into tan 23 into tan 42 into tan 67 values. So these are the clearly the concepts of complementary angle. The reason is the angles are not in a standard angles. Standard angles are 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Apart from the standard angles, any angle, they belong to complementary angle concept. I am going to write the question as it is. Tan 48 into tan 23 into tan 42 into tan 67. Students, we all know that tan complementary angle is cot. Cot complementary angle is tan. Cot reciprocal is tan. Tan reciprocal is cot. So I am writing tan 48 as tan 90 minus 42. I am writing 48 as 90 minus 42. You might be wondering, sir, why are you writing 48 as 90 minus 42? Why not 49 minus 1? Reason is simple. They are complementary angles. One angle should be 90. Similarly, I am going to change tan 23 as tan 90 minus 67. Reason is complementary angle. And other two terms I will write as it is. So just now I told tan 90 minus theta will become cot theta. So tan 90 minus 42 will become cot 42.
tan 90 minus 67 will become cot 67, and remaining tan 42 and for tan 67 I will write as it is. What is the reciprocal of cot, students? Cot reciprocal is tan, 1 by tan. So cot 42 can be written as 1 by tan 42. Cot 67 I will be writing as 1 by tan 67. I will write tan 42 and tan 67 as it is. So they can easily be cancelled. Reason is they are in the one in the denominator and another is in the numerator. Tan 67, tan 67, tan 42, tan 42 got cancelled. So what is remaining? 1. So correct option for this question is 1. 18th question. The distance between the origin and point 3, 4 is. We all know that the distance between origin and any point is given by the formula x square plus y square, where the point is 3 and 4. 3 we will represent as x and 4 we will represent as y. So when we are going to replace this point in the formula x square, x is 3, so 3 square, y is 4, 4 square, 3 square value is 9, 4 square value is 16. What is the square root of 25, students? 5. So correct option for this question is 5. 19th question. The distance of coordinate point 43 from x-axis is. So to solve this, we have to see this question from coordinate plane. In coordinate plane, 3, 4 lies at this point. Okay. So it is 4 units away from the x-axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. So how many units away from this point 4, 3, 4 is how many units away from x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 units away from x-axis. So correct option here is 4. But if the question asks the distance of the point coordinate point P43 from y-axis is, so this is y-axis, the distance will be 3 units. So simple, students, when they ask the question x-axis, you have to take y coordinate. When the question is y-axis, you have to take the x coordinate. 20th question. The distance between the points A36 and B610 is. So to find the distance between A36 B610 is, we have to apply the formula root over x2 minus x1 whole square. It's a basic formula in coordinate geometry, plus root over plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So I am assuming the point 36 as x1 y1 and 610 as x2 y2, and we have to replace these points in the formula. x2 here is 6, x1 here is 3, 6 minus 3 whole square, y2 is 10, y1 is 6. So 10 minus 6 whole square, 6 minus 3 is 3 square, 10 minus 6 is 4 square. So 3 square value is 9, 4 square value is 16, so square root of 25 is 5. Correct option here is 5C. 21st question. If 2, 3, 4k and 6 minus 3 are collinear points, then the value of k is. So we know that if the points are collinear, what do you mean by collinear, students? If the points are collinear, collinear means points lying on the same line. If the points are collinear, then area of triangle is equal to 0. So we all know that area of triangle formula, which is nothing but half into x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1. Important formula, you have to memorize this, students. x3 y1 minus y2, which is equal to 0. Why I am equating with 0? That's what the condition says. If points are collinear, whenever the word is collinear in coordinate geometry, you have to equate the area of triangle with formula with 0. And I'm going to replace the points, all the points, the 3 points, 2, 3, 4k and 6 minus 3 in this formula. x1 y1, x2 y2 I will represent so that it will be easy for replacing the values. Of into, what is x1, students? 2, y2 minus y3, y2 is k, y3 is minus of minus 3 is plus 3. This is the first term. So second term, x2 into y3 minus y1. x3 here is 6, y3 is minus 3. So this is not x3, this is x2. I apologize. x2 is 4 and y3 is minus 3, y1 is 3. x3 is 6, y1 is 3, y2 is k, which is nothing but 0. So when division goes the other side, it will become
multiplication. 0 into 2 is 0 only. So 2 into k is 2k, 2 3s are 6. I am multiplying 2 with k and 2 into 3, which is 2k plus 6. Minus 3, how much students? Minus 6. Minus 6 plus minus 6 into plus 4 is minus 24. 6 4s are 24. Plus 6 3s are 18 minus 6k. Reason is 6 into 3 is 18. 6 into k is 6k, which is equal to 0. 2 into 0 is 0. Here 2k minus 6k. How much 2k minus 6k is? Minus 4k. 6 minus 24 minus 18 will become 0. Okay, is equal to 0. Minus 4k is equal to 0. Obviously k will also become 0. The value of k here is 0. D is the correct option. 22nd question. The median of the following data 5, 8, 11, 20, 23, 18, 13, 3, 1 is. To find the median, we have to arrange the numbers in ascending order first. So these numbers are not in order. Let me arrange in ascending order. So ascending order of these observations are 1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 13, 18, 20, 23. So let me check how many observations are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So after arranging the numbers in ascending orders, we have to find n plus 1 by 2 as the observations are 9. If n is odd, median will be n plus 1 by 2. So 9 plus 1 by 2 is 10. 10th observation by 2 is 5th observation. So median will be the 5th observation. So here 5th observation is 11. So median is 11. Correct option for this question is 11. 23rd question. Mean and mode of a data are 20 and 10 respectively. Then median is. One question is definite from statistics with the relation between mean, median and mode. The formula for mean, median and mode relationship is mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So what they have given in the question, they have given mean is 20. I will write here. And mode is 10. So I'm going to replace the values of mean and mode in the formula. So mode is 3 median minus 2 mean. So mode is equal to 10. I don't know median value. I'm replacing the median value as it is 3 median minus 2 mean. I know the value of mean, which is 20. I'm replacing mean as 20. So 10 is equal to 3 median minus 2 tens are 20. Sorry, 2 20s are 40. When minus 40 moves to the other side will become plus 40, which is nothing but 3 median. I want median. Something is there with median, which is number 3. So the relation between 3 and median is multiplication. When multiplication goes to side, that side will become division. So the value of median is 50 by 3. Correct option for this question is C. 24th question. The mean of 67, 69, 72, 73, 74 is. So mean formula is sigma fx by n, which is nothing but sum of observations by number of observations. Sum of observation. There are 5 observations. I'm going to add that observations. So the observations are 67, 69, 72, 73 and 74. Sum of observation by number of observation. There are 5 observations. So I'm dividing with 5. So adding all this one, I will get 355 divided by 5, which is nothing but 71. Correct option for this question is 71. 25th question. In the figure, triangle ADE is constructed similar to triangle ABC. Then the scale factor is. So ABC is the actual triangle and ADE is the triangle constructed inside the triangle ABC. So how many parts of a triangle are there for triangle ABC? 4. Total parts are A1, A2, A3, A4. And ADE is constructed, third part, ADE is constructed inside the triangle ABC. The scale factor for triangle ADE to triangle ABC will be 3 by 4. Correct option for this question is 3 by 4. 26th question. At the point of contact, angle between the tangent and radius is. This is the basic and important theorem in circles chapter. At the point of contact, this is the radius and this is the tangent. The point of contact is Q, this point. Okay. This point will be always perpendicular to each other. This is the theorem. You can refer the textbook. I repeat, at the point of contact, this point, the tangent and radius are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular means 90 degrees. Correct option for this question is 90. 27th question. A line passing through 2 points on a circle is called. If a line touches the 2 points at a circle, we call it as secant of a circle. Secant. If it is touches the circle at 1 point, a line touches the circle at 1 point, we call it as tangent of a circle. The question asked is a line touching the circle at 2 points, which is secant. Correct option for this question is secant. 35th question, 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2 is called Frustum's volume or Frustum's total surface area, or it is a formula for lateral surface area. We'll see right side of the page we have the formulas. Volume of Frustum is nothing but 1 by 3 pi h into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. Curved surface area is pi l into r1 plus r2. Total surface area is pi l into r1 plus r2 plus pi r1 square plus pi r2 square. So correct option for this question is volume. 36th question, if the ratios of areas of two similar triangles are in the ratio 16:64, then the ratios of their corresponding sides are. They have given similar triangles ratio and they are asking to find the sides. It's simple, students. You have to do the square root. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 64 is 8. 8 8 is 64. 4 4 is 16. The reason is we have a theorem in similar triangles. The theorem says that the ratio of areas of similar triangle is equal to the square of ratios of their corresponding sides. Based on this theorem, we got the answer as 4:8. 37th question. The three sides of a triangle are 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Then among the following, which is similar to these sides? So correct option for this question is 6, 9 and 12. If you ask me the reason is simple. The sides are proportional. For similar triangles, it has to satisfy the two conditions. One is their angle should be equal and their sides are proportional. So 2 by 6, 3 by 9 and 4 by 12 all are proportional to each other. So 2 by 6 is 1 by 3, 3 by 9 is also 1 by 3, 4 by 12 is 1 by 3. So D option is the correct choice. 38th question. In a right angle triangle, the two sides are 6 and 8 centimeters. The length of its hypotenuse. Answer is 10 centimeters. The reason is 6, 8, 10 make a Pythagoras triad. So 10 square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square. 10 square value is 100. 6 square value is 36. 8 square value is 64. 100 is equal to 100. The correct option for this question is 10. 39th question. The length of the diagonal of a square whose sides are 5 centimeters is. They have given each side of a square as 5 centimeters. We all know that in square all sides are equal and we are going to find diagonal D in this question. Students, we all know that in square all angles are equal to 90 degrees. So if you see ABC triangle, it is a hypotenuse. So it is a right angle triangle. Therefore, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So what Pythagoras theorem says is hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. The other two sides are AB and BC. So sum of squares of other two sides can be written as AB square plus BC square. So diagonal is AC. We don't know diagonal. I am keeping as it is AC square. But AB, which is nothing but the side of a square, which is 5 square plus 5 square. 5 square plus 5 square is 50. 25 plus 25 is 50. We want the diagonal, not diagonal square. So AC will become root 50. When square goes to the other side, will become root 50. So root 50 can be written as 25 times 2. 25 2s are 50, right? So square root of 25 is 5 into root 2. Correct option for this question is 5 root 2. C. Last question of this model paper. Among the following, which is not a Pythagorean triplet? So there are 4 options. We have to tick the correct option or select the correct option. If you see the right side of the screen, we have Pythagoras triples or triplets, or you can say triads also. These 6 are the most important Pythagorean triples. Definitely one question either from circles or from triangles or from trigonometry or from this chapter, similar triangles we are going to get. So you have to by heart these triples so that it will be easy for you to choose the answer in this MCQ format. 3, 4, 5 makes one set. 6, 8, 10, 7, 24, 25, 5, 12, 13, 20, 21, 29, 8, 15, 17. Please by heart students, these are very important. If you memorize it, it is easy for you to do the problem. It will save you a lot of time. So correct option for this question is 7, 25, 26.